Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And this is Bucky, and he's got his emoji, which means he's really excited for Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Season of the Seraph. This is the ending. Yeah, you ready to check it out? Oh, I know you are.
So
Okay.
ready. So ready. I know. Oh, you're going to come over here now?
The Warsats are a means to an end. Xivu Arath will bask in the destruction they bring and open the Ascendant Plane above Earth, as she did on Tora Bottle. It does not matter who pulls the trigger. We must cease our efforts to restore the War Mind.
No.
Yeah, Bray. She loves her war mind.
We've worked too long and too hard to stop now. Rasputin is our best shot at winning this war.
That is precisely my concern. He is a weapon made to be wielded.
He is more than a weapon. He's our ally. And he will act in humanity's best interest.
How can you be sure?
Are you certain? He has kept secrets in the past, acted without counsel or consensus.
So what happens
So
when you have free will?
you.
Ooh.
Rasputin's made mistakes. But he's learned from them. The same as the rest of us.
Easter eggs? Kyle, what do you say?
Then I propose we aim not for total victory, but a stalemate.
How's that fun?
Rasputin to prevent Xivu Arath from claiming her prize, and refrain from using it himself.
It's settled then. We hold the line.
Just like Toto told you to.
I am a machine of war, built for a singular purpose: to destroy any and all threats to humanity. Clovis and I disagreed on what constituted such threats, but not on the means to the end. On Mars, I developed the escalation protocol to combat the Hive. Ever-increasing application of force in the face of rising opposition. Was I playing into Xivu Arath's hands even then?
Probably.
Has she always accounted for my methodologies?
Definitely.
What purpose do I serve if my actions place humanity in danger? Am I even capable of developing a solution without mass destruction? This is a calculation I have never had to make. It will take time to run the necessary combat simulations. Follow the directions of the Vanguard in the interim. I will contact you if and when I have determined our next objective.
Ikora was so bright, so full of promise. How she glowed. Like the light filled her. But it was her eyes that convinced me to take her as my apprentice.
What did you see in them?
Hunger. She was desperate to prove herself back then. I knew the feeling well.
And you know it again now.
When Ikora looks in my eyes, what do you think she sees?
Everything that she always has.
She pities me, Mara.
As you and I have pitied others. Those who hang on our every word. Your cultists, my people. Do not mistake Ikora's pity for disdain. If she pities you, it is out of love.
Again, Queen
love
Marcel,
for
the
cult of
therapist.
Osiris.
No. Ask me what I see when I look into your eyes, Osiris.
I will not, but you'll tell me just the same.
I see a man who is afraid he'll never be able to live up to the expectations that other people have placed on him. A man so afraid to hurt or be hurt that he spent his very long, very accomplished life holding those same people at arm's length. This burden, this inheritance of guilt, it is Ikora's too.
I never wanted this for her.
as your mentors never wanted it for you.
Break the cycle.
My combat simulations continue, but the parameters provided by the Reef's Techians are not promising. I have yet to devise a tactical use of the warsats that will not empower Zivu Arath. It may not be a possibility. However, we also cannot allow the Wrathborn to take control of the warsats themselves. My internal algorithm has nearly all the requisite data to finish my reconstruction. Retrieving more will accelerate the process. I also have a special request. There is a war mine terminal in the Cosmodrome that is not linked to the rest of the network. While it does not contain any submine data, the files stored within are of critical importance. I need you to procure them. I will provide you with security clearance once you have recovered the next cache of submine data. And Guardian, thank you.
I keep coming back to a question that's been bugging me. Did I do the right thing? Teaching Rasputin art, philosophy, culture, transforming him from something capable of imitating human consciousness into this.
Well, we're about to find out.
Rasputin suffers because I made him capable of suffering. I always knew he would be a weapon of war. So was it right to make a weapon have self-doubts?
Yes.
Was it right to bring him back online when he'd shut himself down after the collapse? Elsie says she lives her life in a circle, repeating the same tragedies over and over again.
Sounds like a terrible
And
existence.
that's what's happening to Rasputin too. The collapse is here again, and maybe there's no solution. Maybe there's no hope for the future. Maybe
Maybe there is, but maybe there
I should go.
is hope for the future.
The data terminal
Could be in a
is
pessimist.
located in a subterranean bunker. It contains the most highly classified files in my archives. By design, they have been completely isolated from the network. You must physically retrieve them. Handle them with care, Guardian. Not even Anna knows of their existence. The entrance to the bunker is ahead of you. Clear the area, and I will open the door.
Nice shot.
How many times have these bunkers been breached? The Fallen, the Hive, the Taken.
Okay, so a fair few number of times.
Yeah.
And for what? My arsenal was insufficient against the Black Fleet. Now it poses as much a threat to humanity as our enemies.
Love that weapon.
Me too.
My primary objective has been ensuring humanity's survival. To achieve that objective, I engaged in espionage, sabotage, murder, all acts of tyranny, all unforgivable. But one of them was particularly egregious, an order I nearly executed, and that would have haunted me to this day. When the collapse began, I feared the Traveler would abandon Earth. So, I reactivated the protocol to use the warsats against it. I intended to immobilize the Traveler, to force it to stay. But in the end, I aborted the firing sequence. Anna does not remember this, but it was she who convinced me to stop. She has always been the angel on my shoulder. My humanity.
Now she's
She
having
is
doubts.
the reason that I am more than a weapon. I am Rasputin because of Anna Bray. Thank you for retrieving the files, Guardian. They must be preserved at all costs. Due to their sensitive nature, I cannot risk uploading them to the network. but they should be safe in the Vanguard's possession. Bring them back to the helm. I will decrypt them here. You have my gratitude for securing the files. It would have been inadvisable to leave them unattended, given recent developments. I apologize for not disclosing their existence earlier. To do so required a level of trust I have not held for a considerable time.
It's an honor that,
But, as always,
it's an honor that you trust us.
you proved equal to the task. The Traveler chose you well. I once employed human agents in a similar manner. I dubbed them Seraphs, granted them access to experimental armaments and armor.
How'd that go?
At times, I wonder if I predicted the Traveler's creation of Guardians, or if I independently deemed my avatars worthy of such responsibility. Whatever my intrinsic reasoning, the results were sound. You and the Seraphs are kindred spirits, stalwart defenders of your kind. In the past, I have made errors in judgment, decisions based on faulty premises and flawed moral frameworks. But you are proof that the Seraph Protocol was no such error. Choosing to trust humanity may have been the best of my decisions. I do not know what the ultimate outcome of this war will be. But come what may, we will fight together.
Hell yeah, Rasputin.
RAS, engage Turing mode, conversational.
Old habits.
Sorry. I'm so used to you being more machine, more directive driven and less...
Human.
I wish this had come for you at a better time.
I can grant you this one analytical certainty. There is never a better time. There is only in time, or too late.
You're right. Like always.
I suppose that brings us to another point. I am not always right. I have done things in the name of preserving the human species that are abominable. They were the mathematically correct choice, but they were not the right one. My new exomind pathways have given me an opportunity to review a lifetime of decisions, to weigh them against emotional and moral conceits that I was not, in the moment, capable of comprehending.
So you can't blame yourself if in that moment you didn't have that capability.
They're wrong.
They are not. You have given me the ability to objectively see my own value, but also the ways in which my value has imposed a negative sum to the collective well-being of humanity. It is the sum of an equation I am still trying to balance. But that does not mean your work has been in vain. You gave me choice and free will, and I did with it what I thought was right. That is the sum of your life's work. I see now, at the time of our final calculus, the value in them. The value in emotion, in caring, in how humans make both logical and illogical conclusions from the same points of data. And what both are valuable.
Thank you, Red.
No matter
Yeah, she needed to hear
what
that.
comes in the future, I will always cherish the life you have given me.
Now she knows she made the right choice.
Rasputin, you can't be serious.
We have no other options. Aramis has breached the Warsat network security protocols. Soon, our most dangerous weapon will be in our enemy's hands.
So he's
Once
shutting
she
down
issues
forever?
the command to fire, not even I will be able to stop it. Our only choice will be to destroy the Warsats. All of them.
The only way to do that is...
to kill him.
Yes. Once I am uploaded to the orbital station, you must activate my self-destruct sequence.
No! There must be another way.
I have run trillions of combat simulations. They all end with the same result. My mere existence places humanity in danger. All that I am, every protocol, every line of code, must be erased forever. I must die, so others may live.
I won't let you sacrifice yourself.
It's his choice.
Clovis built me to be a weapon, to destroy my designated targets. But you taught me to be something more. A shield, a protector, a guardian. He gave me form, he gave me function. But you gave me purpose. Please help me fulfill that purpose now. Let me save humanity.
Gotta let your best friend go.
I just got you back. Now I have to say goodbye.
I've always been with you, Anna. And I always will be. We have no time to waste. Aramis has access to Abhorrent Imperative, the protocol I created to
Well,
use the
Yeah.
Warsats against the Traveler and prevent its departure. I surmise that the Traveler is Aramis's target as well.
makes sense if she's
My
working
internal
with the
algorithm has
witness.
repaired me to the point where my self-destruct sequence can be initiated once I am uploaded to the network. However, Aramis has discovered and sealed the backdoor we installed aboard the station. You must manually link me to the controls. Breach Seraph Station with the Pillory Engram in hand. The time for subterfuge is over. Haste is what matters now.
Going guns
If
blazing.
Aramis fires the Warsats, the resulting devastation will be incalculable. There may be nothing left for the Hive to conquer. We cannot allow that to happen, Guardian. You must do what is necessary to prevent it. And so must I.
We only get one shot at this. It's all on us. House Salvation has locked down the launch facility, and we don't have time to regain control. Rasputin is going to try to remotely scramble the station's defenses. Buy you a couple of seconds to do a flyby and transmat in.
Emphasis, a couple of seconds. Brace yourself.
House Salvation on high alert. They'll throw everything they have at you. Empress Keitel is scrambling Imperial warships to divert the fleet's attention. Get to the command center so we can start the upload.
Warning, the Salvation catches not following.
Yeah.
It's maintaining position at the station. They know you're there.
Come on down. Thought something was teleporting now.
Yeah, I thought something
She said
similar.
just
Reading movement
the
in
body
that
fly
area.
off.
House Salvation is preparing to repel your boarding.
Nice.
I knew it would be you.
Aramis, Cali Darkness.
This was it. This was your final resistance? I expected more.
Oh, you're getting more.
House Salvation, destroy the Guardian, and vengeance for Reese is ours.
Coward.
Where'd it disappear? Shoot her.
In the butt.
Yeah.
Aramis has the Warsat firing system at 75%. We're running out of time.
Engage the Pillory Engram to the main comms console.
No. Warsat's at 93%. Something's happening. Do you feel that? It's like a heartbeat.
Rasputin.
I feel nothing.
Poor Osiris.
But there's activity in the city. In the tower. The Traveler is reacting.
I don't like this. It's too familiar.
Oh no.
It is.
You want the EXO? Have it feel familiar, like she's going on the loop again? Crow.
It's like, I wanted a front row seat to the show.
Traveler's leaving?
Yeah, I think that's unexpected.
Peace him out.
Like he's doing some very dramatic stretching right now.
It's happening again. The whirlwind.
Eros.
Don't worry. The great machine will never abandon anyone again.
Bird salad.
It's leaving. The traveler is leaving.
Rasputin, do something.
The Warsats.
Aramis, please do not do this. If you care at all for our people, if there is anything left in your heart,
Don't think there is.
There he is. Oh, goodness. Do we have time for this dramatic?
make it known.
Come on!
Anna, it's time.
It's past time.
For Reese.
Goodbye, Red.
I bet in the past you haven't done that. In the other timelines that the Exo Stranger was in.
Crow's like, okay, I saw the show.
Yeah. Kinda anticlimactic, but whatever.
Why does it not flee?
Because you're not that scary.
It has nowhere else to run.
Ooh. Shit.
Okay.
Guardian, ever think about the things we pick up? People we latch onto as if something outside of us could tell us who we are? Like polishing a rusty name tag to a fine shine. Being a Bray defined me, for better or worse. I thought Rasputin was my link to who I was, that I could rediscover myself through him. I tried that for a long time, like he was a tool. It wasn't until later I understood he'd become a person. Rasputin was family. But now, he's gone. He sacrificed himself to save us. Clovis would never have done that.
Nope.
But I taught Rasputin to make his own decisions. In the end, he defined who he was and what he did. And so can I. I can carry on the Bray legacy. Not Clovis's, but mine. I can choose what it means to be a Bray.
Good for you.
Just like Rasputin chose what it meant to be a war mind. Goodbye, Red. For real, this time. Thank you for teaching me who I am. Who I could be. And who I want to become.
Guardian, if you are listening to this, then the deed is done. I trust my sacrifice was not in vain.
Nope.
Anna and I have shared our farewells. This will be hard on her, but she is resilient, strong, and she is not alone. I have a final message for you as well. The Neptunian city in Osiris's visions is real. I do not know its exact location, but it is home to the Veil, an object of immense paracausal power, one that is linked to the Traveler. The details are
Dragon Age and
contained
Pierce the
within the
Veil.
Fele stronghold files retrieved from the Cosmodrome. I have decrypted them for Osiris's benefit. Tell him it is a parting gift, from one old miser to another. All other files referencing the city have been deleted from my records, and not by me. Someone wanted it to remain a secret. Anna once worried that she had neglected to teach me how to trust. But now, as my penultimate act, I entrust this knowledge to you. Use it well, my Seraph. Humanity has no more need of a war mind. Not when you have each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where are you now?
On my way back to Europa. Someone needs to keep an eye on that old bastard.
It was nice working together
close
Having
Bray
you
probably.
there
Did we get that?
at the end.
It was. And I'm only a broadcast away. I won't abandon you. Not now, not ever.
Thank you
For what?
for trusting me. Even when I'm being stubborn. Even when I'm not listening. Deep down, I knew all you wanted to do was keep me safe.
I held on so tight because I was afraid of losing you, of letting you down, of reliving the same nightmare again because
Because you love me.
I do. I do. And I'm sorry for all the times I failed, for all the...
Don't say it. We have each other now. For however long that is. I can't know what the future holds, Elsie. But I do know we'll face it together.
I don't know what the future holds either. Not anymore. And I'll be honest, that terrifies me.
We were wrong about Rasputin because remember when we first came on into Destiny, we didn't trust Rasputin, the Warmind, just because the name Rasputin also as well. But in the end, man, did the ultimate sacrifice. So good job, Rasputin.
I thought they did such a good job in this episode showing the relationship between Anna and Rasputin because not that they haven't shown us pieces of it before, but to what you said, like we always kind of questioned the motivations, questioned like the authenticity of it and if they were both trustworthy or, you know, what the case would be. And like, I don't know. And this one, it just kind of conjured up the feelings of saying goodbye to a pet. Like it really, how much she loved Rasputin and like how connected she was to him. And then him to be like, it's okay. It's time to go. Like he had that sort of wisdom to make the call. You might have just heard Foxy. He was drinking some water. He sort of had the wisdom to make the call. And while there was sort of like a detachment element in that, because it needed to be done, he still cared so much about her and had that like parting message. And like, this is going to be hard on her after the fact to us. So like kind of saying, hey, you know, keep an eye on her. Like, I don't know. There was just so much love there. Come on,
Yeah.
Foxy.
And I mean, I had said like saying goodbye to a friend, but yeah, I mean, she even said like it was family. And when you think about it, yeah, I'm like, okay, it was kind of like, you linked to a pet, which if you can hear in Bethany's voice how choked up she got, you know that is not like, that is like the ultimate compliment. That is by no means an insult or to lessen that sort of relationship.
Oh, not at all.
But like, it made me think of, you know, almost like a child or like a little sibling or like a younger sibling, because she taught it so much. She taught it the art and literature and helped, create its personality and its autonomy. And so it's great that in the end there, she was like proud of what she was able to accomplish. And then also I liked his line, oh God, I just had it and then it went on my brain. Oh yeah, he was like, Clovis Bray gave me, the structure and the frame and the body. He's like, but you gave me the purpose. That's sort of the difference between it kind of reminds me also of like Guardians of the Galaxy when Star-Lord is meeting his dad, and his dad is like, the person like, he's like, it might have been your dad, or it might have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy. That's what kind of like what Yondu had said, because like Yondu kind of had raised him. And so that's kind of like what I took away from that, as far as Clovis saying, like, you're the one that really gave me life and raised me. And so, yeah, it was a lot of emotion, a lot of love in this episode.
It was also just really hard at the end to see like the final message, and basically it's like the body of Red.
Yeah.
Like the eyes aren't lit up anything anymore. It's like the body. And I was like, oh, that's just dark.
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt like when you go to a wake and you see someone in their coffin, I was like, this is just, I don't know, can't we just like put a portrait of him being smiley or something?
Yeah. But man, the witness coming in there at the end, it's like, because you guys got nowhere to run.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
That was a great way to segue into the next season, and a little teaser there at the end. But like, man, did she really know how to drag that ending out? Like, I get it, you're saying goodbye, and I know it's tough, but it's just like you're a split second. I mean,
well, yeah, because like Aramis turns her key, before Red's unplugged, and you're like,
yeah,
like I get it. I don't want to say goodbye to Red either, but like the weapon is firing.
Yeah, you need to, if you're gonna say goodbye, you need to do it now, so that like you're not saying goodbye in vain and you've done it too late.
Exactly.
Like that would be the worst thing possible. And I had wondered if, because like I think it was so call her Elsie, the Exo Stranger said like, this all seems very familiar, and I wonder like if in the past that Anna had like not sacrificed Rasputin. And that was one of the things that she just wasn't able to do. But I think the talk that her and Rasputin had, and like her realizing that what she did was right, I think that really helped. And if you're gonna give someone, if she was gonna teach Rasputin like all this, consciousness and the humanity, then you really had to respect him and respect his decision and listen to him when he wants to make that sacrifice. And that's what she did. And so really tough to do, but they wrote all of that very well. Definitely.
It also made me thinking like, I don't know, like in a zombie movie or something where it's like the way that Red was like, if I continue to live, I'm a threat to humanity. Like you just think of that person who's like, I don't know, like patient one in some zombie pandemic or something, and you're like, if we just gotten rid of zombie one before they bit everybody else, we could have patient zero. We could have avoided all of this.
Yeah.
And it kind of felt like that's what he was saying in this moment. He's like, look, if I live, you all die.
Yeah.
So, in that case, really got to respect his wishes.
Yeah.
The other line that I like that just stuck out, and I think, though I wouldn't bet my life on this, I think it was between Anna Bray and the Exo Stranger.
Mm-hmm.
She said, basically, thank you for trusting me, even when I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
And she had another part to that, but I can't remember what it was specifically, but I just remember hearing that line and like really liking that line, and then also thinking like, next time this comes up, I gotta turn to Ken and I gotta be like, thank you for trusting me, even when I'm stubborn. Well, maybe I don't totally deserve it. Like, thank you for trusting me.
Yeah.
I am the stubborn one. We both can be stubborn.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I'm like, between the two of us, I would be the stubborn one.
And this one is the ham.
Yes.
So if you want to jump ahead right now and see all the cutscenes for the next part that we're checking out, you can do that on Patreon or down below. Hit the join button for our YouTube membership.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching Destiny 2 with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.